Morning. I just got done printing something. It's a 155 artillery shell. Now, of course, it doesn't look real right now, but that's the goal. I want it up on the wall above my TV, so when people walk in, they might actually, it's like, should we call 911, the bomb squad? So I've got videos on post-processing and gap filling and sanding, and I'm gonna go ahead and get that taken care of. And when we're ready to shoot some paint on there, we'll start the paint job, the stenciling. I'm hoping I can make some realistic military stencils. When I was in the service, we actually had a stencil cutter, which was freaking phenomenal, but I'm sure they're expensive and I'm not gonna buy one. And the base is only about 60 miles from here. I doubt they would let me go out there to the bomb dump and use their stencil cutting machine. Of course, they might not even have it because that was 30 freaking years ago. They might have some fancy computer thing. But yeah, I really doubt they'd let me in the gate anymore. But anyways, I'm gonna get this thing post-processed and ready for paint. This is the bottom part. This is that seal ring thing that goes around here. The nose cone. These have been primed. These are ready to do the finish sanding so we can actually paint them. The main, I guess, warhead, explosive filled portion of the artillery shell, I put one coat of Bondo glazing spot putty. I put one coat on there and I sanded it down with 220, which is a bit aggressive sandpaper for what I'm trying to do, but I had it on pretty thick, and there were some areas where the different pieces of the model had come together that I didn't like, so I put another coat of the glazing putty on there, so it still needs to dry a little bit longer. Then I'm going to just sand it with 320. I'm not going to wet sand this or anything. I'm 320, and then I will probably do 3 coats of a filler primer to fill in any more imperfections that I might have missed with the Bondo, and then we'll be ready for paint. see how bad it turned out. Now, having some overspray is going to be fine, because when I was in the service and we were spraying, ammo boxes and that, and we cut stencils, we just laid the stencil right on there, and we always had on a pair of pilot's gloves. We had tons of pilot's gloves. That's what we wore. We just sprayed the stencil on. We had sheets of thin cardboard, basically like cereal box cardboard, that we cut our stencils out on, and just laid it on the box and sprayed it. So there's always overspray, so I'm not worried about overspray as long as it isn't too much, because it's really hard to get the stencil to lay flat on a compound curve. It's curving this way and it's tapering up. So, and hopefully yeah, that turned out actually pretty decent. I wish I should have needed to get a little bit better coverage down here. But yeah, it looks like a standard military freaking stencil that I would have put on back when I was serving. Let's go ahead and put this thing together and see what the final product looks like. All right, so we got the bottom, got our seal ring, or whatever it happens to be called. That'll go down on here like that. Come on. That, and we'll arm this fucker. Shit, yeah, that is freaking awesome. Where's my stand? Looks like that. How's that? Like that. I am exceedingly pleased with that. That fucking looks cool. That's gonna go great up on the up on my wall, and I'm sure it will possibly fool people, except it'll be up on a floating shelf, and this thing would be exceedingly heavy in real life. But you know, people are stupid. I know I am. But hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to do all that whatever YouTube shit. We'll see you next time.